Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, March 26, 2019, and I'm Joseph Seaman. D for Dude, new housing, a stare in Petco, and more. Coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, sorority Delta Phi Epsilon is hosting their annual D for Dude competition, in which male members from fraternities and organizations across campus compete for the title of D for Dude.
D for Dude 2019 is a male beauty pageant supporting cystic fibrosis, which is an autoimmune disease that makes it difficult for people to breathe, and it makes them feel like they're breathing through a straw. So all of the donations received from all the participants will be donated towards cystic fibrosis.
Each contestant has a jar that is for donations to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and points will be awarded based on funds raised. Organizers say you can expect a Chili's fundraiser night on Wednesday, a trivia dash in Heritage Park on Thursday, and the male beauty pageant on Friday at the Big Red Barn off of Highway 67. Tickets for the beauty pageant will be sold in the Thompson Student Center from 10 to 1 every day this week. Tickets can be purchased at the door for $7. In local news, from the Stephenville Empire Tribune, a new housing addition is expected to break ground on East Tarleton Street, including 13 single-family homes. Malcolm Canute with developer Keewaydon is behind the project with plans to break ground between April 15th and May 1st. These townhomes will be two-story, 1,650 square foot homes with 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, a single-car garage, full-service kitchen, living room, and laundry room. Prices will begin at $170,000. 2 homes have already been sold. For more information on the townhomes, call Taylor Canute at 630-327-8306. In state news, Megan Menchaca of the Austin American-Statesman is reporting on a Texas couple that took advantage of the Petco policy, all leashed pets are welcomed. On March 17th, Shelley Lumpkin and Vincent Browning walked their 1,600-pound African Watusi steer named Oliver into their local Petco. With 9.5 feet long horns, he squeezed through the automatic doors of the local pet supply store, and he was greeted with nothing but open arms and lots of smiles. Browning's Facebook post wrote, "We decided to take a chance and call Petco's bluff on the all-leashed pets are welcome policy. The only condition from the manager was that they can bring him in as long as you can clean up the mess." This Petco in South Texas has gone viral, and you can continue to follow Oliver and his best friend Dolly the pig on Facebook. In more state news, for an update on the Texas tank fire, we turn to the Associated Press.
The tank farm and the tanks inside, every hour, every day, the security and stabilization of those tanks is being conducted, and it's getting better every time.
We had 3 objectives yesterday that we were focused on. The first being product removal of the tanks and the tank farm. The second objective was to remediate the ditches within the ITC property. And then the third objective was to continue remediating our waterways. I'm happy to report that my team made significant progress on all 3 objectives, and they met these objectives while having minimal impact to the community and also no injuries to our responders.
Safety to the public is priority number 1. I am happy to announce that the Deer Park School District has resumed school today, and to say anything less than I am amazed at the collaborative effort that is occurring here today, and would continue to encourage the community to keep our responders and all who are involved with this incident in your prayers, praying for this incident so we can reach a point where we can assure the public that this site has been secured and, in so many words, go back to a normal aspect of life.
In national, international, and sports from the Associated Press, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy said Monday he will be signing legislation that allows terminally ill patients to seek life-ending medication. Once signed, this bill will make New Jersey the 7th state, plus the District of Columbia, that allows medically assisted suicide. Murphy said after the Senate passed the measure that he looked forward to signing the legislation into law because allowing terminally ill patients the dignity to make their own end-of-life decisions according to their own is the right thing to do. Under the bill, New Jersey residents with a prognosis of 6 or less months to live could request the life-ending medication. In international news, Israeli forces retaliated Monday against Palestinian rocket attacks. The Israeli army said there have been at least 30 rockets fired into Israel starting 11 days ago, when rockets were fired from Gaza toward Israel's capital city, Tel Aviv. Nearly all of the rockets were intercepted or landed in open areas. Israel's prime minister, when meeting up with President Trump, said that Israel will not tolerate this aggression and will respond forcefully. Monday evening, Israel's attackers announced a ceasefire had been negotiated, but soon after, rocket fire was heard in Gaza, setting off air raid sirens in southern Israel. In response, Israel launched their own airstrikes in Gaza. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. House Democrats are calling for the Justice Department to release Special Counsel Robert Mueller's full report. 6 House committee chairmen wrote to Attorney General William Barr and called his 4-page summary not sufficient. Attorney Michael Avenatti was released on bond after his arrest and claims to be cleared of all charges. The former lawyer for Stormy Daniels is accused of trying to extort millions of dollars from Nike. The Israeli military says it launched airstrikes at Hamas and Islamic Jihad sites in the Gaza Strip. The military says it was responding to several dozen Palestinian rockets fired into Israel. The Pentagon says 2 missiles fired from California knocked down a test missile over the Pacific. It's the first time that 2 defense missiles were used in such a test, boosting the chances of a hit. Rita Foley, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In sports, the World Series MVP Steve Pearce from the Boston Red Sox is now on the injured list. After leaving an exhibition game from the discomfort in his left calf, first baseman Sam Travis will most likely take Pearce's spot on the roster. Thursday, the Red Sox will defend their championship in Seattle against the Mariners. For weather, we turn to Colty Wright.
Hi, I'm Colty Wright with Texan TV News, and today it is currently 61. The low was 49 with a high of 73.
This has been a production of the Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Channel Cable 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Caitlin Cogs, Chana Parvin, and Colty Wright. Have a wonderful day, Texans.